Boys and girls watching, today we get to get our passports out and we're going to travel to a new country today. I'm excited. Do you see this little girl right here? She is from a country called Japan. Say that with me. Japan. Japan. And we are traveling to the city of Tokyo. Say that with me. Tokyo. Tokyo is the capital of Japan. What is the capital of Japan? Tokyo. Tokyo. Good job. So if I said to you, what is the capital of Japan? You're going to say Tokyo. So what is it? Tokyo. Tokyo. Good job. Tokyo. Now this is the shape of what Japan looks like, just right here. Now we have been looking at flags. We saw that the Canadian flag was white and it had what color stripes? Red. Good job. And what was that shape in the middle? Maple leaf. A maple leaf. Good job. And then when we went to Israel, we saw that their flag had what color stripes on their flag? Red. It was blue. It was blue on their flag. Well, our flag, what color's on our flags? Red, white, and blue. That's right. And so today we're going to look at another country's flag. And Japan's flag is all white, but it has a shape right there in the middle. What is a circle? Do you know why it has a big red circle on their flag? Well, it's because it's to represent the sun. It's to represent the sun. So what is that circle to represent? The sun. The sun. That's right. Japan wanted to represent the sun on their flag. So that big bright red circle is like how bright reddish orange the big sun is in the sky that God made. And so that's what's on their flag. So their flag is just a big white flag with a great big what in the middle of it? Circle. A red circle. Say red circle. Red circle. Red circle. Good job. Now, do you see this big thing that's in the background? A mountain. Who made mountains? God. God did. That's right. And God made this beautiful mountain. This mountain right here is called Mount Fujiyama. Say that with me. Mount Fujiyama. That's a big word to say, isn't it? Say it again. Fujiyama. 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 But a lot of people just say Mount Fuji. So that's a little bit easier. Say Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji. But that is a very, very beautiful mountain in Japan, a very famous mountain in Japan. It's a very important mountain in Japan. And so their mountain is called Mount Fuji or Fujiyama, but we'll call it Mount Fuji. So what is that mountain? Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji. Good job. Now, this little girl, she is Japanese. Say that with me. Japanese. Japanese. So if you are born in Japan, you are Japanese. So what are you? Japanese. Japanese. So this little Japanese girl, do you see what she is wearing right here? She is wearing something that's traditional. This is called traditional clothing. Now, most people in Japan, they wear clothing like we do, but when they want to wear their traditional clothes, the way that they used to wear, what they used to wear a long time ago, remember when we talked about Israel, how they wear that tunic, that long clothes that didn't have any what? Pockets, and they didn't have any what? Or any buttons. Well, the people now, they wear regular clothes like we do. Well, a long time ago, they used to wear clothes like this. This right here, what this little girl's wearing, she's wearing something called a kimono. Say that. A kimono and an obi. Say that. Obi. A obi is this beautiful sash or belt that this girl's wearing, and if she turned around, you would see that it has a great big bow. It's tied in a beautiful knotted bow that is traditional for Japanese little girls and mommies to wear, or women to wear, that this is what a traditional girl, a lady in Japan would be wearing, because these are traditional clothing. So sometimes when people go out and they want to wear their traditional clothes, this is what somebody in Japan would be wearing as traditional clothes. Kind of like how soldiers, sometimes they have different uniforms that they wear, and sometimes they have uniforms that they wear when they go to war. And they have a different uniform if they're going to go to church, or a different uniform if they are going to do a special job. They have different uniforms that they wear. Well, this is what a traditional outfit looks like if a lady or a girl, Japanese girl, needs to wear her traditional clothing, what it looked like a long time ago, how they used to dress. So this right here, this outfit is called a kimono. What is it called? Kimono. A kimono. And this is a obi. What is it?
Obi.
An obi, that's right. So this is called traditional dress. What is it? A traditional dress, that's right. It's like a tradition that they wear. Now, do you see this thing in her hair? Do you know what those are?
Clips.
Well, they're not clips, they're chopsticks. Chopsticks. Now, if you ever go eat at like a Chinese restaurant or a Japanese restaurant, sometimes they will not, or they will give you a fork and a knife and a spoon, but they will also give you chopsticks. And chopsticks are something that the Japanese people love to use to eat with. They don't necessarily eat with a fork or a spoon or a knife. They use chopsticks. It's like two sticks that they use to eat with. And they love to eat food like fish. They eat lots of fish and rice. And they will use those chopsticks to eat. They don't use a spoon or a fork. They use those two sticks. And they'll use those two sticks to pick up their food with. So sometimes if you go to those kind of restaurants here in America, they will give you a fork and a knife because they know we use a fork and a knife, but they will give you chopsticks. What are they called?
Chopsticks.
Chopsticks, and then you can use a chopsticks to try. Now, Mrs. Stewart has tried so hard to use chopsticks, and I am too clumsy. I tried so hard, and my food just goes plop. I can't do it, but they can do it. They can pick up meat and fish and little bits of rice, and they eat it with those sticks, those chopsticks. And then sometimes they will use chopsticks to decorate with their hair, and they'll knot their hair all up, and then they'll stick those chopsticks in there to keep their hair from falling out. But mostly they use chopsticks to eat with. They can eat things like soup that has noodles and vegetables and things in there, and they will use those chopsticks to eat with. They will. Now, do you see these beautiful flowers right here? They're called blossoms. Blossom. They're cherry blossoms. What are they?
Cherry
And oh, the Japanese people, they love their flowers, and they especially love their cherry blossoms. If you went to Japan, you would see lots of beautiful, beautiful gardens. They love their gardens, and you would see beautiful trees like the cherry blossom tree, and you would see those beautiful pink flowers, and these are the cherry blossoms. What are they?
Cherry blossoms.
Cherry blossoms, that's right. Now, they have all kinds of fun things that they would do in Japan. They have something that they have there. You know how we have football here? That's a tradition in America. We have football. And we have baseball. That's a traditional thing we have in America. But do you know what they do there? Now, I've never seen it before. I don't normally watch this kind of thing, but they have it there. It's called sumo wrestling. Say that. Sumo wrestling. It is. It's called sumo wrestling, and they do that in Japan. That's something that they do, that the boys learn how to grow up doing and learning how to do. It's called sumo wrestling. Now, I need to tell you something. Japan is an island. There is water all around Japan. It is an island. What is it?
Island.
An island. That means, we've talked about an island before, and Japan is an island. It's got water on all of its sides. So all around Japan is water. So that means we'd have to do what? We'd have to take a boat or an airplane to get to Japan. And if we wanted to visit the capital of Japan, where would we go? Do you remember?
Blue.
Tokyo.
Blue.
Say Tokyo. Tokyo, good. So the capital of Japan is what?
Tokyo.
Tokyo. And I need to tell you about something else. You see this beautiful thing right here? Do you know what that is?
A lantern.
It is. It's a lantern. It's a lantern, and this is something pretty that they like to do. They like to carry little lanterns, and sometimes they make them out of paper, and they will make them beautiful, and they will carry them around, especially at night. And do you see what she's wearing? We would call them flip-flops. But do you see how she has socks on with her flip-flops? Because in Japan, if you went to somebody's house or your own house, you could not walk around their house with shoes on. When you went to somebody's house, you'd have to take your shoes off before you went into their house, and then you could walk around their house. So they like to wear socks so they didn't walk around barefoot in somebody's house, but you can't walk in with your shoes. You have to take off your shoes. It's showing respect. They take off their shoes, and then you can walk around their house, but you can't go in their house with shoes on. That's just something that the Japanese people like to do at their house. So isn't it neat? We've learned about lots of places. We've been to Canada. We've been to Japan now. We've gone to Israel. Oh, we are going to learn so many more places of where God has made and the people that God has made too. But you know what? Does God love everybody?
Yes.
Yes, he does. Jesus loves all the children all over the world.